Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stories from Creators. I'm your host, Robert. And today we have the article here by the FTC themselves titled FTC Seeks to Block Microsoft Corporation's Accusation of Activision Blizzard Inc. So you guys don't know, Microsoft, I know everybody knows it, but just a little recap. Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard. It's not finalized, but that has created the quite portfolio in Microsoft's gaming division. As you can see here, these are all the studios they have. Me personally, they got great games and everything, but I'm ready for Starfield, really. That's all I care about for Xbox. And a lot of people say it's created a monopoly in the gaming industry, but for it to really be more of a monopoly, I feel like wouldn't it have to be, like, they'd have to own, like, 90% of the gaming industry or so, and really the mobile kind of owns 90% of the gaming, not 90%, but pretty much close to that, of the gaming industry, and Microsoft would pretty much have to buy, like, all the mobile studios in order to have a actual monopoly. Plus, I mean, does the government really care about monopolies? Like, and are we really stressing? Is our lives going to drastically change if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard? Like, honestly, be honest. Whose life is going to drastically change, other than, like, maybe some console people who are on PlayStation or some people who are on Xbox? But anyways, let's hop into the topic. The Federal Trade Commission is seeking to block technology giant Microsoft Corporation from acquiring leading video game developer Activision Blizzard Inc. Its blockbuster gaming franchises, such as Call of Duty, alleging that the $69 billion deal, Microsoft's largest ever and the largest ever in the video game industry, would enable Microsoft to suppress competitors to its Xbox gaming consoles. So essentially, they're going to make Starfield an exclusive to Xbox and to PC. So it's not going to. It was going to come to PlayStation originally, but now because Microsoft bought them, it's only going to Xbox and PC. Which, I mean, I just wish console. Honestly, I wish, like, consoles would go. Console companies like Microsoft and PlayStation. I say console companies, but I wish Xbox and PlayStation would just, like, develop hardware and publish each other's games on both platforms. Same thing for Nintendo. And it's just all focused on hardware. Like, I have a Steam Deck back there. I use that thing for all the consoles. Like, I use that for emulation, PS3, Xbox, Nintendo, like, all this stuff. And I have my Steam library on there, too. Anyways, in a complaint issued today, the FTC pointed to Microsoft's record of acquiring and using valuable gaming content to suppress competition from rival consoles, including the acquisition of ZeniMax, which I've never even heard of this company, parent company of Bethesda Softworks. Okay, so that's what they're known as. A well-known game developer. Yep. Microsoft decided to make several of Bethesda's titles, including Starfield and Redfall, Microsoft exclusives, despite occurrences it had given European antitrust authorities that it had no incentive to withhold games from the rival consoles. Microsoft has already shown that it can and will withhold content from its gaming rivals, said Holly Vindova, director of the FTC's Bureau of Competition. Today we seek to stop Microsoft from gaining control over a leading independent game studio and using it to harm competition in multiple dynamic and fast-growing gaming markets. Which, me personally, I don't think the FTC will win this case, but if they hypothetically did, I think Microsoft has, like, a little plan B, as in, like, they'll have Bethesda or Activision sign a contract, basically, that says, like, okay, well, we're going to make the games exclusive to both these platforms only, because Microsoft offered us a buttload of money anyways. But yeah, so that's how I think it's going to happen. I don't think FTC will win this. Activision is one of only a very small number of top video game developers in the world that create and publish high-quality video games for multiple devices, including video game consoles, PCs, and mobile devices. It produces some of the most iconic and popular video game titles, including Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch, and has millions of monthly active users around the world, according to the FTC's complaint. Activision currently has a strategy of offering its games on many devices regardless of producer. So yeah, if you haven't heard about this yet, Activision plans to release COD, or Phil Spencer, CEO of Xbox, says for the next 10 years, they're not going to make COD exclusive and take it off of PlayStation. I mean, mainly they wouldn't do that because, or at least now they wouldn't do that because it would honestly just kill COD by having less people be able to play it. It wouldn't kill it, but it would get it to where less people could play it, and that wouldn't be Good, because you can't get people to buy all the microtransactions and the cosmetics in the store, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And Phil Spencer said that they offered Sony a 10-year contract with the guarantee they could renew it at a later date. Sony didn't take it for a stupid reason, but yeah, so. Alright, anyways. But that could change if the deal is allowed to proceed. With control over Activision's blockbuster franchises, Microsoft would have both the means and motive to harm competition by manipulating Activision's pricing, degrading Activision's game quality or player experience on rival consoles and gaming services. So essentially, they talk about Xbox Game Pass, which is Microsoft's little. I have it. Oh, it's on. Essentially, the little app for you to play their little games and stuff. It's actually a good service. Like, it's probably the best deal in gaming, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't close out. Alright, where was I? In gaming services, changing the terms and timing of access to Activision's content or withholding content from competitors entirely, resulting in harm of consumers. Essentially here, yeah, right here. Timing of access, they just mean timed exclusives, so how long a game is exclusive to the console, which Sony's been doing this for, like, I hate to sound like such an Xbox fanboy here, defending Xbox so much in this video, but Sony does a bunch of timed exclusives. They like pay a bunch of studios, a bunch of third-party developers to make timed exclusives for their console. So I mean, honestly, excuse me, sorry, my throat's just been killing me all morning. Honestly, I feel like Sony like just contacted the FTC or something and was like, "Hey, you should look into this," or the FTC had to pretend to care, just to look into this or whatever. That's what I think, me personally. I think Sony's just stalling for time, so that way it's a last resort. So that way, Microsoft doesn't get Activision, because Sony's worried about the idea that Xbox could, whenever they want to, yank COD off the PlayStation, because COD is the #1 system seller for the PlayStation. Alright, anyways. The commission vote to issue the complaint was 3-1, with Commissioner Christian S. Wilson voting no. A copy of the administrative complaint will be available shortly. The commission issues an administrative complaint when it has a reason to believe that the law has been or is being violated, and it appears to the commission that a proceeding is in the public interest. The insurance of the administrative complaint marks the beginning of a proceeding in which the allegations will be tried in a formal hearing before an administrative law judge. So basically, they're just going to take this to court, is essentially what they're saying. They're going to take it to court. So what do I think about this whole article here? I think, like I said, Microsoft will easily win this, I feel like. And even if they don't, they have that little plan B that I was talking about earlier. So, me personally, I think Sony's just kind of stalling for time at this point, trying to not make it where Microsoft doesn't get Activision. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole opinion. I mean, for me, it's not going to affect me at all, because I got a gaming PC, so it's if anything, it just benefits me. And I got a PlayStation and an Xbox, so it really just benefits me. Honestly, it's not really going to affect me either way. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please press subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.